Yeah, okay, so our contact told us that he was going to take us on a 7-hour drive to go to the border of another country and do a program for the town.
A really long journey, bumpy, windy roads, maybe 7 hours, maybe 5. I was drugged, who knows.
On drama. Is that what it's called?
And so we just, got in the car and went.
So in the vehicle, there was 4 squished in one seat, and then 3 of us were like in this like trunk area with just like these little cushions.
We got out and everyone was just staring at us because they hadn't really seen white people before and they didn't know what we were gonna do. We didn't know what to expect.
I'm like still drugged on Dramamine, and like kind of like everything's a little foggy. And I'm like, oh my gosh, where are we? How long have we been traveling here?
So then we just started doing our skit and our dance and everything to like attract a crowd. And after that, we started doing ministry, and it was being translated into their language. And so the Border Patrol guy definitely understood what was happening, but he didn't do anything about it.
It was kind of like we didn't exactly know what was going to happen when we got there.
We weren't prepared.
The night before we were going to go to the border of a Muslim country, I was laying in bed and I was really tired. So I was kind of dreading the morning and like having to wake up early and do that. So I'm trying to fall asleep, and all of a sudden, Jesus is like giving me this message in my head, and I was actually kind of like, why right now? Like, can you just shut up right now? Because I'm trying to fall asleep. But at the same time, I was like, okay, this is actually pretty good.
So Anna got up and was like, I feel like I should share. So she got up and she like, boom, 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 preached the gospel. Really like wow.
Wicked.
Angela, a girl on my team, was giving the testimony, and I knew that I was this one who should get the message because of this dream, or not, it wasn't really a dream, I was up, but like this thing that Jesus was telling me the night before.
And so it was very spontaneous, and she was really nervous, but I felt like the Holy Spirit kind of knew that she needed to just go.
Meanwhile, there's officers there, like Border Patrol officers. Basically what we did was illegal.
Wait, can we say that?
Then the Border Patrol guy told us that he wanted to take us out on his government boat.
They never let anybody take these boats.
Ever.
Like I always hear like God's heart is for the one, but I never like truly understood what that meant until we like drove 7 hours to this village, and there was like one little girl, and I was like, Jesus would totally have gone all that way to like hug her, and I had the opportunity to do that.
We were the first missionaries, and I think most likely white people, in this village.
Yeah.
To just see, I guess, how God really was filling in the gaps of my weaknesses, and he had something he wanted to share, and like he was willing to use me for that, and didn't matter if I was equipped or prepared or anything.
Like even for us, I think in the moment it was kind of hard to see like, why did we travel all this way? Like, what are we doing here? But talking to students afterwards, they even like helped us have perspective on like, in this moment, like I really saw God's heart for like individual people and how he cares for the one.
I just look at them and I just see, like, I'm sorry.
Even if it meant just sitting down and having a cup of tea and praying for them, it wouldn't matter to Jesus, and that's what we were there for.
I feel like God just put that a little, just like the tiniest bit of like how he sees them and how much he loves them, and it was like so overwhelming for me. Like I almost couldn't handle the amount of love that I had for them.
So that's our
testimony.